Hi there, it's Kath. A little bit late, so sorry if you were waiting for me at 10:30. Excuse me a second, just dropped something. So yeah, the time has just flown by. So I hope you're well. Thursday, half term. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we're almost through half term. Back to home learning again next week, but hopefully we'll hear soon what's going to be happening with schools. If schools do go back at some point, I will change the timing of this because I'll also have work to do in schools in the mornings. So I'll move this session to after school. So something to look forward to after we finish school. So here we are again. So we're going to do some really gentle yoga. I've got some nice little yoga cards that I'm going to use today. Mini Me Yoga. I'm an ambassador for Hampshire. So I'm going to be using these cards, which are really lovely. A little bit of mindfulness, a little bit of breathing, and we'll finish with a relaxation. So we'll just get started just by taking a moment to close our eyes or look down to the floor and take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just feeling yourself becoming calm and peaceful inside. And just say quietly to yourself, I am calm, I am peaceful, I am calm, I am peaceful. Okay, so we're going to start with a mindfulness exercise and we're going to use shapes for this exercise. So we're just going to take a look around our space and just notice something we can see that's a circle shape. So something that's a circle. So what can you see, or how many different things can you see that are circular in your space? And then can you find something that's triangle shape? So just taking a little look around and finding something that's the shape of a triangle. And then a square. Can you find anything that's the shape of a square? And finally, a rectangle. So finding something that's rectangular in shape. And that's just another way to do, a little bit similar to the rainbow exercise where we use the colours of the rainbow, but just using shapes, just make it a bit different. And now we're going to do a listening exercise. So I don't know if you can hear my music, but what I want you to do is just to sit for a moment and notice any sounds you can hear in your space or just outside of your space. So if you're sat at home, maybe noticing any sounds in your home and notice any sounds outside of your home. What can you hear outside? So just spending a moment to notice any sounds. That's a lovely one to do, especially when it's raining. It's nice. I think it's nice hearing raindrops tap tap tapping on the window. So just a little mindful exercise, just noticing sound. And when we do that, often we try and figure out what we can hear, but it's actually quite nice just to accept that that's a sound and not worry too much about trying to figure out what it is, just being in that moment and noticing. Okay, so we're going to go into the stretches, into the yoga stretches. So I'm just going to put them in a little bit of an order, so we're kind of warming our bodies up as we're doing the stretches. So we're just going to start. These are going to be back to front, I think, aren't they? So this is how we roll. So this is where we're just going to circle our shoulders. So just gently circling the shoulders in one direction and then the other direction. And we're going to link this to a breathing exercise as well. So we're just circling our shoulders to start with, going backwards and then changing direction again, circling going forwards. I don't know about you, but it feels a little bit awkward doing shoulder circles forward. It definitely feels more comfortable for me going backwards. Okay, then what we're going to do, we're going to take a breath in and bring our shoulders up to our ears, and as we breathe out, we're relaxing our shoulders. So breathing in, squeezing shoulders to ears, and breathing out and relaxing our shoulders. So breathing in and breathing out. If it's comfortable breathing in and out through your nose, just encouraging you to do this. If it isn't, just use your usual breathing. So breathing in and breathing out. as we're lifting and lowering our shoulders. And I've spoken about this before, about where we're doing our home learning, we might be at the computer a bit more than usual, and then we start to feel maybe a little bit of tension in our neck and in our shoulders. So doing the shoulder rolls or the breathing exercise where we're squeezing the shoulders up to ears, it's a great way to help with that tension. So that was the first one. Now we're going to reach for the stars, so big stretch up high. So this is nice, and when we're stretching up, we're kind of tempted to lift our shoulders up towards our ears, but let's see if we can kind of relax our shoulders a little bit and then just reach up. Don't have to stretch really high, but just stretching up for the stars. This is a great stretch to wake our body up, so this is a nice one to do in the morning as we get out of bed. So just reaching for the stars and just imagining we're reaching up and getting those stars. Now we're going to do seated banana pose. So this is a lovely one where we're going to stretch up, holding our hands and just leaning over to one side. So bananas just have a very slight curve, don't they? So we don't want to lean over too far. So just a gentle side stretch. So this is a really nice one where we're going to get a stretch down the side of our body and then reaching up and over to the other side. But just great to get our bodies flexible. Again, if we're sat at our computers a lot, we can do this exercise while we're sat on our chair, which is why I quite like doing the chair yoga, because we can bring them into our day, bringing these exercises into our everyday life and just stretching over and up and over and up. And then just relaxing those arms. Let's have a look now. Seated tickle toe. Oh, dropped my cards there. So seated tickle toe. So this is where we're going to have our feet flat on the floor, our bottoms glued to our chair, and we're going to reach down and tickle our toes. So just reaching down and giving our toes a little tickle. So this is just a nice one to help us de-stress, and it might make us giggle a little bit once we're trying to tickle our toes. So again, that's just a forward fold, so that's a nice little one to do. And I think we'll leave it at that for now, but those are a few little exercises that you can maybe practice, getting in the habit of doing those exercises, especially when we're sitting there. We do sit in chairs a lot, don't we, when we're doing our work or watching the TV, so it's good to get up and do a little stretch from time to time. So we're going to do a little breathing exercise now. No, we're not. We're going to do a little relaxation, sorry. So just making yourself comfortable and just finding a space where you can relax. We're going to read, well, I'm going to read, I'm going to actually choose a different one today. I'm going to read A Summer's Day as we look forward to the summer. So just taking a moment and closing your eyes, just allowing your body and your mind to relax, breathing slowly and steadily, just allowing yourself to relax for the next few moments as you listen to my voice. Nice, slow, steady breaths, and you relaxing, feeling calm, feeling still. Just relax, relax, relax. So we're going to build up a picture in our mind. I'd like you to imagine it's a beautiful summer's day. The sun is shining brightly, not a cloud to be seen. You're playing outside in your dream garden. Look around. I wonder what you can see. Flowers blossom all around you like a beautiful painting. So many colours. The prettiest of pinks, the brightest of yellows, the purest of whites, and radiant reds. All of these flowers showcasing nature's beauty, daisies and buttercups, sunflowers, poppies, roses, and so much more. Breathe in the sweet scent of summer. Feel the warm sun on your face and your body, and just enjoy this moment. Suddenly, movement catches your eye. and you notice the most beautiful butterfly flitting in and out of the petals on the flower. She seems to be trying to play with the cute little bees, busily collecting their nectar. She dances with such grace and looks so happy and free that you wish you could fly along with her, joining in with her dainty dance. What else can you see in your garden? You just enjoy being outside, having fun, laughing in the sun. It feels amazing to be outside in the heat of the sunshine, and you enjoy playing for a few moments, just imagining in your garden, imagining the detail. How does it look? And then continue to enjoy this relaxed, happy feeling and bring it back with you as you slowly begin to stir. And that brings us to the end of our session today. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you're watching on replay, let me know, and I'll see you again next Tuesday. Have a good rest of the day and the rest of half term as well. Bye bye.